Hey Derp Nation, how's it going? It is that Derpy Smiler here coming at you with another Big Brother Brand Steel video. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13 new contestants for this season. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's meet the cast. First we have Cody Nixon, Courtney Miller, Frankie Grande, Ian Hecox, Jacob Rabin, aka Alpha Rad, Jake Weber, Janelle Pierzina, Kevin Campbell, Lena Nersessian, or as better known as Lena the Plug, something like that, Liz Nolan, Marcel Cunningham, aka basically I do work, Michelle Meyer, and lastly Samantha Blesdo. With that out of the way, those are our new contestants. Now, let's head to the first twist. Lena and Marcel are half siblings. They are not aware of this. Now, this isn't like for real, like in real life, this is not it. And in the first head of household competition, Frankie is the new head of household. Now, Frankie begins the nomination ceremony. Courtney, Sam, Kevin are safe. Alpha, Cody, and Jake are safe. Liz, Michelle, and Ian are safe, and Marcel is safe, which means Janelle and Lena have been nominated. Frankie, Janelle, and Lena are competing, and the nominee, and they will participate in the power of veto. Frankie has chosen Alpha, Janelle has chosen Sam, and Lena has chosen Courtney to participate in the first power of veto. Alpha has won the golden power of veto. Janelle and Lena state why they should be safe. Alpha chooses not to use it, and the final nominees are Janelle and Lena. And they wait the eviction result by a vote of 8-2. Janelle, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house, and Janelle is the first to go. So already, it looks like this cast isn't playing because Janelle is a tough competitor in the Big Brother world. She's also very beloved by the Big Brother community. So the players in this are not pulling any punches, or they're pulling all the punches. And they sent Janelle out first. The second HOH competition, Michelle wins the head of household. And there's another twist. Liz is switching places with a twin named Julia. So Julia is also in this game. And just like in their original season, there is the twin twist. They'll be switching back and forth. Julia will enter the house if Liz survives 4 weeks. Alright, Michelle begins the nomination ceremony. Jake, Kevin, and Alpha are safe. Courtney, Liz, and Ian are safe. Lena, Marcel, and Cody are safe. Which means Michelle has nominated both Frankie and Sam, 2 alumni of Big Brother as well as herself. And yeah, it looks like the Big Brother peeps are leaving early. Alright, Michelle, Frankie, and Sam will play. Michelle has chosen Liz, Frankie has chosen Jake, and Sam has chosen Kevin. Sam has won the golden power of veto. Hopefully she takes herself off. Frankie and Sam state why they should be safe. Sam uses the power of veto to remove herself from the block. So she does remove herself, and Michelle puts Alpha on the block. The final nominees are Frankie and Alpha. And Frankie and Alpha wait the eviction results, and by a vote of 6-3, Frankie, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. And now Frankie is gone too. So that's 2 Big Brother alumni gone within the first 2 weeks of the game. But Frankie is a super fan of Big Brother, so sending him out would be good for everyone else's game. And now let's continue. Congratulations, Ian. You are the new head of household. Alright, Ian begins the nomination ceremony. Michelle, Jake, and Liz are safe. Marcel, Lena, and Sam are safe. Cody and Kevin are safe. Meaning that he puts up his own co-worker, Courtney. And then Alpha is also on the block. Ian, Courtney, and Alpha are playing Power Veto. And then Ian chooses Liz. Courtney chooses Sam. Alpha chooses Jake. Sam wins the golden power of veto again. Courtney and Alpha state why they should be safe. Sam uses the power on Courtney. And Ian names Michelle as the replacement. So now it is Michelle and Alpha who are the final nominees. Eviction. Michelle and Alpha wait for the eviction results by a vote of 5-3. Michelle, you are evicted from the Big Brother house. And another BB alumni out the door. Seems to me that there was a back door involved in this, as they put her up on the block and then got her out immediately. So I believe there was a back door involved. Anyway, let's continue. Congrats, Jake. You are the new head of household. Alright, Jake begins. Lena, Alpha, Cody are safe. Liz, Courtney, and Kevin are safe. And Marcel is safe, meaning that Sam and Ian have officially been nominated. Jake, Sam, and Ian will participate in the power veto, along with Jake choosing Liz, Sam choosing Courtney, and Ian choosing Kevin. Sam has won the golden power of veto 3 weeks in a row. Will she use it on herself? Let's find out. Sam and Ian state why they should be safe. Sam uses the power of veto to remove herself, which means Jake puts Alpha on the block as a replacement, and Alpha and Ian are the final nominees. Alright, Alpha and Ian wait for the eviction result. By a vote of 4-3, Alpha, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house. So now Alpha is gone, and Liz is still in the game after 5 weeks, meaning Julia officially enters the house. Alright, so now that Alpha's gone, I don't get this obsession of putting up Alpha week after week, but it seems like he had his hands tied, and unfortunately he couldn't make it this time. But now Julia's in the game, so the twins are together. Let's see if they play their cards right. Ian wins the new head of household. Alright, Ian begins the nomination process. Liz, Cody, and Julia are safe. Marcel, Lena, and Kevin are safe. Courtney is safe. So that means Sam and Jake are on the block. Sam is on the block again. Ian, Sam, and Jake will participate, along with Courtney, Julia, and Liz. And Sam wins the power of veto again. Wow, she's a beast. Sam and Jake state why they should stay, and Sam uses it on herself. Ian names Cody as the replacement nominee, meaning the final nominees are Cody and Jake. Alright, Cody and Jake wait for the eviction results. By a vote of 5-2, Jake, you are evicted from the Big Brother house. And Jake is gone. Honestly, I don't think Jake actually posed any actual threat to the players and their game. So I don't understand this move, but he probably had to go at some point if he was considered a floater. So let's continue. Courtney is the new head of household. Courtney begins the nomination ceremony. Liz, Marcel, and Julia are safe. Cody, Kevin, and Lena are safe. Sam and Ian are officially nominated. So Courtney is paying it right back to Ian. Courtney, Sam, and Ian will participate along with Kevin, Marcel, and Cody. Cody has won the golden power of veto. This might be the time where they should aim their direction at Sam and take her out. So is it going to happen? Not sure. Sam and Ian state why they should be saved. Cody chooses not to use it, leaving Sam and Ian on the block. Alright, Sam and Ian wait for the eviction results, and by a vote of 6-0, Sam, you are evicted from the Big Brother house. And just like that, Sam is gone. So finally they got her out. She was winning veto after veto after veto, and that's not good for anybody, except for her. So they need to take her out as soon as they could. Congratulations, Liz. You are the new head of household. Liz begins the nomination ceremony, meaning Julia, Courtney, Kevin, Lena, Marcel are all safe, and Cody and Ian are on the block. Liz, Cody, and Ian will participate with Lena, Julia, and Marcel. Lena has won the golden power of veto. Cody and Ian state why they should be saved. Lena does not use the power, meaning the final nominees are Cody and Ian. But now there's this America's choice. America votes for Lena to win a walk-on role on The Young and the Restless. So Lena gets to pretty much get to be an actor after the show is over. Now we're heading to the eviction. Cody and Ian wait by a vote of 4-1. Ian, you are evicted from the Big Brother house. And Ian is gone. So now with Ian gone, the numbers are now dwindled. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 players left. So let's see how this goes. And a double eviction is coming up pretty soon, but it's not in this round. So let's see how everyone does. Kevin is the new head of household. All right, Liz, Cody, Julia, and Lena are safe, meaning Marcel and Courtney are on the block. America votes for Lena to win a phone call from home. Kevin, Marcel, and Courtney will participate in the POV. Liz, Julia, and Cody. So Lena's not in this. Cody has won the golden power veto. He'll probably become the next Sam, so we need to take him out pronto. Marcel and Courtney state why they should be saved. Cody uses the power to save Marcel, and Kevin names Julia as a replacement, meaning the final nominees are Julia and Courtney. And Julia and Courtney wait for the eviction results. And by a vote of 3-1, Courtney, you are evicted from the Big Brother house. With Courtney gone, that means the guys and girls in the game are equal, and there are 6, meaning everyone's going to be able to play the power of veto now, whether they're nominated, win the HOH, or are considered safe for the time being. So now let's head right into it. Cody now wins the head of household. Okay, just everyone's luck, I guess. Cody begins the nomination ceremony, and Cody has nominated Lena and Liz. Everyone's playing the veto. Everyone. Lena has won the golden power veto. Let's go. Lena and Liz state why they should stay and be saved. Lena uses the power to remove herself, and Cody names Julia. So now the twins are up on the block, and they are the final nominees. The eviction, Julia and Liz wait for the eviction results by a vote of 2-1. Liz, you are evicted from the Big Brother house, and Liz is officially gone. But wait, this is a double eviction, so someone else is about to leave pretty soon. So now for the second HOH of the night, Julia wins avenging her sister. Lena and Marcel are safe, meaning that she has nominated Julia and Cody. Everyone's playing. Lena has won the golden power of veto. Cody and Kevin state why they should be saved. Lena does not use the power, and the final nominees are Cody and Kevin. This also keeps the secret step siblings or half siblings in the game, Lena and Marcel. Cody and Kevin wait for eviction results by a vote of 2-0. Cody, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house, and Cody is gone. So now the double eviction being both Liz and Cody, it is wild to me. And the reason I say that is because those are 2 Big Brother players and they're gone. There's only 4 players left, 2 YouTubers and 2 Big Brother alumni. But who's going to make it to the end? I don't know. So let's just go. Lena wins the head of household. Kevin is safe. So you put your own half-sibling, Marcel, on the block and you put him next to Julia. Okay, let's see. Veto selection. Everyone's in veto. Marcel wins the power veto, which should save himself. Marcel and Julia state why they should be saved. Marcel uses the power veto to remove himself from the block, naming Kevin as a replacement. So another Big Brother alumni will be heading home because Kevin and Julia are the final nominees. Kevin and Julia wait the eviction results, and by a vote of 1-0, Kevin, you are evicted from the Big Brother house, and he's gone. So now with Kevin gone, we have Lena, Marcel, and Julia in the final 3. Let's see how this goes. Part 1, the head of household, the key to being safe. Final 3 house guests stand on a rotating safe while holding on to their keys. If they let go of their key, they are eliminated. Last house guest standing wins part 1 of the final HOH competition, will advance to part 3. Julia, Lena, and Marcel compete, with Julia winning part 1. Alright, this is part 2, padlocked. The 2 losers of part 1 enter the backyard and stand near their individual large padlock. They must read the clues of the padlock and answer them with a number. Once they have figured out all the numbers in the correct order, their padlock will open and they will win part 2 of the final HOH competition and advance to part 3. Lena and Marcel compete, and Marcel wins part 2, going head to head with against Julia in part 3. Alright, jury statements. The house guests each sit in their individual booths in the living room. Each round, Julie Chen will read the beginning of the statement. The house guests must decide how a certain juror completed each statement. If they are correct, they earn a point. The house guest with the most points at the end becomes the final and most important HOH. Julia and Marcel complete, and congratulations, Julia, you are the final head of household. This is all on Julia right now. So Lena and Marcel wait for the eviction results. They give speeches about why they should stay, and by a vote of 1-0, Lena, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Lena is gone. Alright, with Lena gone, Marcel is finally in the finals. And so is Julia. So let's keep this going. All right, the final two, Julia and Marcel, give their opening statements to the jury, and the jury consists of Sam, Ian, Courtney, Liz, Cody, Kevin, and Lena. Julia and Marcel wait for the winner to be revealed, and by a vote of 5-2, congratulations, Julia. You are the winner of Big Brother Season 5. And when we go to America's favorite, it wasn't even Lena. It was Sam the whole time. Oh my god, plot twist of the century. Let's take a look at their statistics. Here's the statistics. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. In any way, hopefully you all enjoyed. Peace out.